record button. There we go.
Is the thing going off? Is it?
Now it's recording.
Oh, it's recording.
Yeah,
Welcome, people who are listening. If you
yeah,
feel or anyone else in the campaign, rightly fuck off.
yeah. This is no go away, people in the campaign. Spoilers,
Yeah.
potentially. If
Who
I fuck
knows?
up.
I don't. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting.
it will be.
We'll let suspenseful mariachi music in post.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I mean, I won't, but yeah. There,
Not
there
yet.
will
You
be
just imagine it. Just play it in the background in
in
another tab and
anyone's
just have
head
it load.
who's
It'll be best
listening to
superiors.
this or watching this, probably listening because there's more to listen to than to watch. Just imagine there being suspenseful mariachi music in the back of your head.
Or do it yourself with another tab
Like
open, playing it on a loop.
it's already there in the back of your head. Just think of it a little more, and it'll be more prevalent.
Da, 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 da,
There
da,
it is.
da. Yeah, that beat.
Yeah.
All right, I got my sheet open. That's what I was stalling for, sorta.
All right. So while the rest of the party is out and about handling whatever the fuck they're doing, you don't
Yeah,
know.
let's
Yeah.
remember Scotty went shopping for the bear so he would fucking not kill someone by accident.
What was
And
he
then
doing?
I don't remember. He didn't tell me. Or he did tell me, I forgot because I didn't write it down.
I was gonna say, were you getting exactly that would
I don't
keep the bear
remember.
from killing people?
The bear. I was saying that as an exaggeration, hyperbole, if you will. The
Oh,
bear wanted to go into town to buy stuff, and Scotty did it for him, so he didn't like scare people.
gotcha. He didn't have people
Yeah,
coming after him with pitchforks.
basically, we didn't want a Frankenstein moment.
Okay. Bust out dice.
Dice moment.
Yeah. So,
I like dice.
there's Scotty in the middle of the night. Uh, has some dreams. Let's go
Ooh,
over them, shall
spooky.
we?
Let us.
So, Erskotti starts his night dreaming of his early childhood,
Oh, nice,
playing with his siblings, sword
nice.
fighting, if you will.
They're bitches.
Do you want to
Those
describe young Erskotti?
Uh, well, he isn't yet scarred nor overly buff as he is now because he's got a bit of a curve. He's fallen off the curve in his years in Icewind Dale, but sort of a smaller lad, unscarred and not yet salted by the seas. So, yeah, brass scales probably at their best luster. Or is he bronze? Fuck. He's the one that shoots lightning.
I want to say he's bronze.
Yeah, I think it's bronze.
I am 90% sure it is.
I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
fact check real quick. I want to say brass is acid.
Yeah, I think brass is acid. Was it bronze that turns green or copper that turns green?
Copper turns that weird
Okay.
greenish purple because that's what the Statue of
Like the
Liberty is made
Statue
of.
of Liberty, yeah.
We're Americans.
Proud to be an American.
Half the time I'm not.
Where are you other half the time?
Uh, Anarchist.
Oh shit, that's fair.
Yeah.
Half time I'm American, half time I'm a
See,
fucking
I
pirate.
I googled
Not
real
hard for me
quick
to
what
do.
element is a bronze dragon. It gave me earth and metal elements. No
I can
fucking
just
shit.
check. Oh, it just says it's metallic. Fuck.
Hold on. I'm just gonna look at the stat block. There we go.
Fact checking pog.
Breath weapon. Lightning breath. It is lightning for bronze.
Yeah, he bronze.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's dreaming of his early childhood. He is currently sword fighting with his, I believe, older sister, slightly older sister.
Yes, he has an older sister, if I remember correctly.
I would like for you to roll initiative.
Nice. Let me do that in the secret chat that is secret.
Do it. Fucking
I am.
yeah.
I am. I should add just strength or dex for attack, right? Because this is my hex weapon.
Uh, this would
5.
be before any of your
Exactly.
stats come in, so it would everything's just going to be a flat roll right now.
Oh, fuck. You should have told me that 'cause I rolled +3 on my initiative, so that's a
And now you're
2.
fine. A two. All right.
2. Because you add +3.
There we go. So you and your sister both begin your sword fight in the middle of a small little patch of grass in front of your home. Your sister seems to begin a little quicker, seems to have had a little more experience, and cares not for your age difference, immediately goes for you. Uh, let's see here. She swings just a little too soon, so it crosses the blade of the wooden sword goes right past your little snout. Uh,
Yeah.
as she says some generic piratey lines, "Avast, avati."
Nice. Or Scotty would lean back and sort of flourish his probably either wooden or extremely fucking dull blade. Because, I mean,
Oh, it's
dull
completely
metal's
wood.
not going to
It,
break
it's
dragon
yeah,
scales, so
it's wood, just for
it's wood. Okay.
safety or
For
extra
extra safe.
safety.
Yeah. And I assuming it's his turn now, right? Since his sister fucking whiffed it.
Yeah, it's Erskotti's turn. She got to go
Yeah,
first with a 8 for initiative.
he'd go on guard, Zio, and then slash at her. Sort of like more like a swashbuckling, what's it? Inigo Montoya type at this moment. Not yet at the point where he has knocked the fuck and just wants to kill someone.
Yeah.
A little bit of style.
Roll an attack. AC is just going to be
2.
10. 2.
Rolled a 2.
This is
That's
definitely
two
a child's
twos.
sword fight. Uh, Erskotti goes with his flourish and tries to counterattack, obviously also failing to judge the distance of a actual weapon and completely whiffing it. Sister
It's fine.
laughs in a scoffing manner, just playfully dramatic, and goes for just a form of uppercut with the sword, with just the blade, hitting it against the hilt of yours. Go ahead and make your attack or whatever you plan to do.
Yeah. He'll sort of like try to do the. It's not really working too well, most likely, but he's gonna try at first try to do like the hit the sword away thing, and then go for a little poke with the sword,
Okay.
repeating something. He doesn't really know much of what the language he's trying to speak is, but he thinks it sounds cool, so he's just gonna keep trying to say it. 19.
Nice. The your sword hits her hand, not hard enough to like hurt her, but enough to shock her and make her potentially lose her grip here. I could not see what that was. There we go. Uh, she does drop the blade from her hand as he goes towards her neck with the tip of it. She puts up
You
her
underestimate
hands.
me, sister.
What was that?
You underestimate me, comma, sister. Period.
She laughs again and says, "You forget, dear brother, the element of surprise." And then kind of goes to kick at him, but instead trips on just a toy that was like a toy ball that was left out and ends up flat on her ass.
He at first does a mocking ha ha ha, and then turns into actual laughter because holy shit, that's just hilarious. It
She
says, "Your own foolishness brought you this loss."
she laughs along and says, "If these were real swords, it would have been a completely different matter."
Well, we'll just have to see. Not now, though. I don't want to fight.
One of these days, we'll see who's better. Maybe when we're older and Dad gets us our swords as he promised he would when we turn up 16.
That would be nice.
It would be sooner for me than for you, though.
Hmm. When I turn 16, our battle will be legendary. Until then, it's just alright.
Well then, I'll finally have a worthy opponent.
You will. It will be me.
She laughs, and the memory of this seems to fade for a second, kind of bring you forward a few years to when you had first started working on the ship, meeting a few of your crewmates.
Merchant sailing.
Yep, scrubbing the deck at the word of the captain.
It's this time of his life, the time of life he hated the fucking most, because swabbing the deck is terrible.
Mhm.
But hey, open oceans.
One of
In-
the other crew members, who's definitely higher up on the chain, but not by much. He's busy making sure some of the lines and knots are tight, and he's in the middle of eating a banana. Takes it and tosses it in the ground in front of you as he walks by, just laughing a bit to himself.
Oh, help is really appreciated, you know, as he says while continuing, just trying not to do anything stupid. Just grab the banana peel and get rid of it properly.
The the lizard folk friend next to you, who joined around the same time as you, says, "Don't mind him. He's just a dick."
Oh, I could tell. It, what do you expect? We're up here in the open ocean. There's not much to do. If you're going to not be an asshole, it's kind of hard.
You could always
What?
knock some sense into him if you want. I don't think too
Oh,
many people would
I
care.
could. I could. But if I get caught doing it, I could see myself a quick nap to the fishes. I don't want to risk it. If I finally got through my life up here on the seas, I'm not throwing it away this quick.
Suit yourself.
I will. Now, if you wanted to try to speak some sense into him, I could be your watch. It won't be hard.
I'll, I'll think on it. He isn't picking too much on me as he is you.
Well, that would make it even less believable that you did it then.
The captain comes by, shouting orders, telling everyone to get back to work. He wants the deck spotless for when they next come to port, where he's got some very important business matters to attend.
Shit. Yeah, no, hearing that, this guy's trying to get from being the fucking whatever the hell he is, just cabin boy, I don't know what the fuck he is right now. He doesn't know, he's dreaming. He's gonna work extra fucking hard. Gotta impress that captain with his extreme mopping skills.
Give me a mopping check.
Nice. Just a d20.
We'll make it like a acrobatics check. Why not? It's how well you can handle a mop kind of deck spell.
Nice. I have pretty good decks last I checked. Yeah, +3. $11.
Erskotti
That-
works his hardest, but he's still pretty new to the whole just cleaning basically constantly while waiting for things to happen. Which, as he knows out at sea now, there's a lot of waiting for anything to happen.
One thing that he'll keep in mind forever, don't touch your face. That's how you fall asleep.
I've
It's actually something I
never heard
learned.
that.
Break. That's actually I've talked to an ex Navy seaman. If you touch your face, you're going to fall asleep. That's just how it works.
Just in
Like if you're
general or out at
exhausted. No,
sea?
if you're exhausted, if you touch your face, if
Oh,
you're exhausted and you touch your face, you're gonna fall asleep.
okay.
So
That
you
makes
avoid
sense.
touching your face.
That tracks.
Yeah,
Wish I knew
that's
that
all.
when I worked at my
Cool
last
fun
job.
fact.
Yeah.
Cool fun fact for all y'all. Don't touch your face if you want to stay awake.
Uh,
Yeah.
a small flash forward, about a week into the future, and you see you're at the port. Your captain, in the middle of the night, has brought some people wearing some robes, very official, like arcane looking people who seem to be carrying a chest onto the ship and are
Shit.
enter his quarters. Your lizard folk friend and you are in the middle of just tidying up whatever buckets and scrubbers and mops you had left laying about during the day for your rest for the night when you see this.
Or Scotty being a bit wise wouldn't linger his gaze too long, but would definitely pay attention to it. Would he, in his dream state, remember what port this is? Like, what city is
Roll a
this
history
around?
check.
Alright. That's intelligence, right?
Yes. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if I have proficiency, so I'm just gonna roll plus. That's an 18, so let me check that proficiency real quick.
While you do that, I'm gonna double check.
Do not.
Hold on, let me see. I'm just checking the stat wisdom or history's based off. Intelligence. Yeah.
Intelligence, yep, plus 4, that's 18.
Nice. He would remember this to be a port that I have not named, given I was not expecting this question.
Just general
And
area.
it's-
Is it on Sword Coast? Is it on, like, the islands? Where is it?
We'll call it it's off of the Sword Coast.
Alright,
Just to make it simple.
yeah.
But yeah, they bring a. It's a long chest. It's not a large chest at all, but it's long and it looks like it would carry either some sort of staff or a weapon, something obviously meant for one particular item or just a row of individual long items.
Yeah.
Your lizard folk friend looks at it, says, "You think he's got in there?"
Oh, I wonder. Looks interesting at least. Think it could be a weapon? Maybe scrolls? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever learn. But, hey, you never know.
I don't know how well I trust these arcane-looking individuals.
No. Mages? That's fair. Mages are a bit, how do I put it? You know what mages are like. I don't need to explain. Do you know what mages are like? He taps his forehead a little bit, remembering, oh yeah, people know what mages are. Yes, I don't trust them too much either, but hey, what can you do?
You could always just kill them, but
Yes.
around
Do you want to
these
kill them in
parts
front of the captain? This is not a wise idea.
I'm not saying I will. Or
I'm not
that's
saying I will
going
either.
to. I'm just saying that's the best way to handle those.
It's true. As they say, always get the mage first. If you don't, you're usually screwed.
Exactly.
I wonder how you got into magic. I've never been too good at it myself.
I don't care for any of it. I won't try it no matter what.
I will, if it's able to help you mop the deck easier and get around the knots a little bit quicker, I wouldn't hurt learning.
That's what muscle is for.
That's fair. And memory of said muscle. But doesn't hurt to have a little bit of assistance here and there. Not like I'll ever learn.
Well, let's get some meat on those bones. But port, my treat.
Really? You treat me too much. You treat me too much.
You two make your way off the ship, head to just a local tavern where there's already quite a few of the crew already just getting drunk, eating, causing their own little chaos, and just being overly loud, playing games, make like kind of annoying the local bard. But he deserves it. Everyone knows that. It's a bard.
Yeah, the bars always deserve it. This will just spur on more amusement in Erskotti, who, up to this point, has not had too many real experiences in such a place. He's fucking loving it. And,
As they
yeah.
enter and start to take their seats, Erskotti gets bumped from behind and beer spilt all over his back. The familiar face of the one guy who threw the banana peel a few weeks ago, James, kind of just laughs it off a bit and continues to walk.
Oh, it was James who spilled the beer.
Yes.
He'll quickly whisper to his friend, "You know what? This is a good time. I'm going to act a bit drunk. Pull me up before I do anything bad." Then he'll turn to James and act and sway a bit, sort of like drunk, and say, "Hey, what was that for, you fool?"
Give me a performance check for
Ah,
pretending to be
shit.
drunk.
I have terrible charisma.
I'll give you advantage because a lot of them have had drinks.
Wonderful. That's 11.
Let's see. I dropped my d20. I just found it. Oh, no. Oh, at the edge of the desk. He got a 7. So
Nice.
he looks over in your general direction, says, "What?"
You spilled your beer on my back. I can feel it soaking through my coat. What was that for?
You'll be fine. Just
I'll be fine if it wasn't repeated. You will come through. Have passed the entire 2 fortnights. We've been on sea. You've made it your passion to ruin my day. What is that all about, eh?
Just a little bit of heckling. You'll be fine.
Just a little bit heckling. Come here. Come here.
He comes closer and he's like, "Yeah?"
Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face. Roll an attack.
Alright, I'm using strength because, like, it's a fucking fist. I would say probably this guy has a +1 at this point because he's not yet let himself go. So I was giving him +1 to hit.
All right.
Yeah. 5, he misses.
Erskotti goes to throw a punch, and James is a little too familiar with tavern brawls, dodges out of the way. He goes to take a swing as well, and he's had too much to drink. Despite his ability to be able to dodge a punch, he's not the most precise when drinking, at least. Your lizard friend, though, out of, like, right over your shoulder, you just see his left jab come across as he carries through his punch and just gets him right across the face.
Hey! Those that feel there, James.
He recoils a bit, and then he tosses his mug to the ground. Says, "All right, a fight you want, a fight it is."
He pops his neck a bit, meaning to get one of these. Come at me! You know, two fingers forth, and as soon as he starts going for him, he's gonna fucking hit him. Time for a little bit of deception.
Go for it.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah, just +1 for now. 19!
Nice, that's a hit.
Yeah, it doesn't have Tavern Brawler, so it's just 1 damage.
Erskotti manages to catch him off guard and kind of gets him for a sucker punch in the stomach. A little spit up coming up with that. Not enough to, like, make him just stand there hurling. Just a little bit to just kind of get on his arm for a bit.
Yeah, he flicks his wrist a little bit after that, sort of like not expecting they actually to hurt punching someone.
Hmm. James recovering quickly from being hit in the stomach, uh, immediately he puts a hand, like a weary hand, on Erskotti's shoulder, and then uses it to pull him in for a headbutt, knocking him out cold.
Nice.
Which soon fades into the next portion of the dream, where he's waking up in the middle of the night in the below deck of the ship.
Yeah, like the hammocks full of just people sleeping. Nice.
Nobody is sleeping, in fact. You are being
Oh
shaken
shit.
awake by your lizard friend.
What's happening?
We have to go.
He like
The
will
entire
get up
ship is
immediately
rocking
and sort of
back and forth. The air
yeah,
is
that'll add to it.
freezing
I was gonna
cold.
say he gets out shaking and like is swaying a bit. What's happening? Where are we going?
We have hit another ship. We are
We hit another ship?
We've hit another ship. In the middle of the night, the captain was drunk again.
The navigator. What about the navigator? Was he? Oh my god! This place is. We need a better captain. After this, I say we go for mutiny. Let's go.
If the ship survives, sure.
This was. Yeah, he's gonna fucking rush.
Yeah. As he
Sort of.
gets out of bed, he can feel the water, the freezing cold water, already at the portion of where his feet is of the ship. Your friend leads you to the upper decks, where
This is
there's
not
just
good. This is not good.
there's an active fight going on between the two ships.
Okay, what flag is the other ship flying?
The other
Like, is
ship
it?
is flying no flag whatsoever.
Oh shit! That's not a good sign. And he will survey around and back down and say, "Okay, so we got to take them out quickly. We have to get there. Let's go!" And he'll just rush forwards and sort of just shout, trying to be more intimidating than murderous to just like prevent more conflict than cause more shit. Because like if he doesn't, the ship's gonna fucking sink. It's futile. He doesn't know it's futile because he's stupid, but it's futile.
Is he trying to like scare people off, or what exactly?
Yes.
Okay.
Like he's trying to scare people off, and I'm saying he's probably futile, but Scotty is also half asleep and kind of dumb.
Yeah. As he starts to head down, his lizard folk friend shouts, "Hey, take this!" and kind of like throws a sword his way real quick, just a standard saber.
He takes it and like looks it over.
Uh,
This is nice.
yeah. Erskotti kind of leading the way here to try and scare people off. Roll intimidation check.
That I'm also not good at. Let me actually check. Do I have proficiency in intimidation? Shit. No, I don't. I'm gonna change that next feat. Okay. 12.
12. Despite his best efforts, it seems everyone's too preoccupied either fighting or trying to flee the ship to actually do anything in order to actually listen or pay attention to him. He does draw the attention of a few of the enemy crew,
Shit.
and it should also be pointed out that the both ships are still sailing while your ship has been hit. The captain has decided a form of retreat, despite being boarded, will be the best bet, because either he wins and can capture this crew, or he dies, and these people sink to their deaths in the frozen water.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Honestly, knowing naval combat demands wise to fucking run. Because if he's dumb enough to let this happen, this crew's not gonna be happy afterwards. Anyway, is there any obvious, like, are we gonna hit anything in this continuation, or is it just open sea?
It is currently just open sea. There are
Wonderful.
various icebergs here and there, small.
Oh, we're up north.
Yeah, like you are near the Ten Towns. You are basically along the edge of Icewind Dale.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Erskotti would. So there's people coming after him now. He's gotten their attention.
He's gotten some attention, yes.
Do you know where the captain is going?
Uh, in terms of where they were originally headed, or where the captain currently is on the ship.
Like where the captain, he's fucking running away. Where would he like be heading to?
Oh, uh, the captain would be probably where he should be by the helm, if not in his own quarters, which are
All
relatively
right,
close to each other.
fucking. So wait, is this can this captain not afford a helmsman? Is he just like running on a shoestring budget? What's this ship's atmosphere like? Is he either bad
It's
captain, good captain?
uh, he's a decent captain in terms of he usually knows what he's doing,
Oh,
but
okay.
he has made bad calls in the past in terms of jobs he's taken, and it's brought down crew morale.
Yeah,
So while he's not the greatest captain, he's not the absolute worst. However, there are moments where his stupidity shows more than his intelligence.
so the crew's probably getting sick of him. Got it. Scotty for now will sort of make his way towards the captain, but for now, like, because he's probably being attacked, will probably first start realize, oh shit, people, and then probably start trying to fight them off if they
I
come
say
after
that
him.
every day whenever I go to work. Oh shit, people.
Yeah, that's his plan.
All right. Uh, roll some attack. Like, is he attacking and running at the same time, heading towards the captain?
Um, he would start towards the captain. If people are following him, he would keep going. And if they start catching up, he'd stop and completely switch to offensive instead of defensive.
Sure.
Sort of half baiting them out
All right.
if they follow.
Let me roll a percentile. Cool. I'm pretty sure. Uh, yeah. Okay. Uh, roll. Roll me some attacks. We'll say 2.
Alright, so it's like a dex. I'm just gonna add my dex modifier, no proficiency yet.
Okay.
Because he. Oh, that's a 6 and a 22.
Nice. All right. As Erskotti makes his way with the help of his lizard folk friend towards, is he going for the wheel of the ship or going for the captain's quarters? I forget.
Well, the helm, he could probably see if anyone's up there. And if he can't see anyone's up there, he's going for the captain's quarters to see if the captain's cowering in fear or being a little bitch. Or to, like, pressure him to actually come up with a fucking plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Erskotti makes his way, he's doing standardly fighting his way along the ship, going up towards the helm, try and get like his bearings on what's happening over there. He gets hit, gets a nice cut along the chest.
Nice.
At one point during a fight, nothing too serious. And then he takes out another person, deflects a few blows, along with his friend behind him, helping taking care of it all.
Yeah.
They make their way towards the helm. There's obvious sounds of fighting happening up at the wheel, but you would have to go up the stairs to get a better glimpse. But there's also sounds of something happening inside the captain's quarters.
Can I
And
roll perception to, like, hear what the fuck that is real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, if it's just a helmsman, he's fine. He can handle himself. It doesn't matter. He's the fucking helmsman. But, yeah. What's my... Oh, okay, I have +0 because no proficiency yet. That one.
Erskotti is trying to take a listen or see if there's any signs. As he's attempting to do this, all he can hear is the sound of like pistols and blunderbusses going off,
Oh, fuck.
like flintlock pistols
Yeah.
and blunderbusses. So
From down there?
just around him in general.
Shit.
So
Yeah,
getting
no.
any sort of read on what might be happening inside of the captain quarters or above.
Okay, that's good context.
The door
Fuck
to the
pistols.
captain's quarters, however, is currently like wide open. It's not.
Yeah, he's
locked
going to the
and
captain's quarters.
shut. All right. Entering the captain's quarters, he sees the captain there, holding a sword that he's recently been using a lot. It is a relatively nice looking saber. It's got some years to it for sure, but it doesn't seem to have affected the blade itself at all. It looks
Yeah.
more like it's for decoration than anything of something worthy of being pirates, more or less.
It's an older blade, but it's kept well up.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He is currently in the middle of fighting what looks to be a barbed devil.
Oh. Scotty's fucking stunned. He'll look to his Rosefolk friend and just motion out with a very much like, are you fucking seeing this look and motion?
Before his lizardfolk friend can even get towards the room, the ship suddenly jolts as something happens, like down below, and the ship
Yeah.
itself starts to rip in two, and
Shit.
everything just collapses quicker than normal. Scotty feels
Okay.
like instead of sinking, he's just being vacuumed down into the dark of the ocean.
So he's sinking. He's on the part of the ship that's going down right now. Is there any way to not be right there?
It's nothing in his control as he continues to just quicker and quicker at like G-force speed just go straight down into the dark freezing depths of
Shit.
the ocean. He seems to not necessarily wake up, but next recall being inside of a just frozen cave along with
Okay.
his captain, the lizard folk friend, James, and one other crewmate. His lizard folk friend being
Okay. Out of context of like in the moment,
yeah.
like, is this?
This is all
So he was. Yeah, I know. It's just all a dream. All right. Can Scotty's sleepy mind sort of try to fucking realize when this would be in his life? Like,
yeah.
this doesn't make sense to him because you know his backstory, and yeah, can you sort of try to like make an int check to realize is this supposed to represent any point of any time? Because these weren't the people that'd be there in the ice cave with him.
Yeah. Roll a history check.
All right, 9.
He can't seem to get a good idea. It's probably just faces that he's seen before. His brain's just throwing things together.
All right,
But
you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't figure it out. Just gonna go with it. Dream time. You'll sort of say to his little folk friend, "What? Why are we here?"
the ship, it's crashed. Or
I
something.
remember.
I
You-
rescued all I could from the wreckage. Brought
Do not.
us.
We were in the middle of the ocean.
We were close enough to land when I woke
Did you not? Do not? We were. Did you? The ship? It was put straight down. Did you not? You saw that. You had to. It went down.
I
DOWN. Straight down.
don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. Right? This does not make sense. This is not right. Where's the captain? Where is he?
He points over to the captain, who is completely unconscious, extremely pale, and just propped up against one of the frozen walls in this cave. There is a small fire that's barely going and running off of salvaged, kind of wet pieces of wood from the ship.
Yeah. This isn't right. This doesn't feel right. I don't know. The captain, he was in his cabin. You know, I went to the cabin to. He was. Did you see what? Did you? It. We were. Did you see this? Did. This is not right. This isn't. This is. Something's off.
I don't know what to tell you. You're probably in shock. I don't. Some sort of survival instinct, probably. All I know is we are miles, as far as I am aware, from any civilization. We have only this for shelter, barely enough dry wood for a fire, and no food.
What are we going to eat?
He thinks long and hard, but he looks around at the others who are more or less already unconscious still, and just looks back at you. We'll figure it out.
No. Right? He'll look back knowingly because it's just like no, we're not. This that no, we got to find another way. This is not happening. This isn't happening. This is not happening.
We can try hunting, but
We could try hunting. I don't think it'll be very fruitful, but this is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. You're in the middle of nowhere. You said we're in the middle of nowhere, nothing around, no foliage, no nothing, just complete ice. Is that what you said?
ice and frozen sea.
Yeah. In the middle of the frozen sea. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm not doing this. Not, no.
Yeah. He says, well, if you're so keen on hunting, you will need a weapon. I did manage to save 2. He takes the captain's sword that you saw and hands it over to you.
He'll take it. Sort of look it over. This is a nice blade.
As he holds it, his memory seems to make it more fitting to the sword he uses on a normal basis nowadays in reality.
Yeah. Sort of dream fuckery going on, not making sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Yeah.
Not making sense yet somehow colliding with actuality to support the nonsense.
Yeah. Good old madness moment.
Yeah.
Or Scotty would look it over. But instead of being like, as a moment ago, it's like, ooh, this is a nice blade, he's now holding it away from him, sort of, not fearfully, just uncomfortably. I don't like this blade. I really do not like this blade.
Yeah. So, after that, he takes him out hunting. And from there, it kind of just fades into a blizzard. The next thing he remembers is making his way through the blizzard alone with just the sword, his cloak and jacket, whatever you want to call it, whatever he can barely manage to keep warm, and just as he's walking, he kind of comes before a giant wall of ice. Nowhere further he can go.
So it's just
glowing red dots from within the ice stare down at him.
Oh shit. He'll look back where he came from. It's just like snowy abyss, right?
It's a full-on blizzard.
Yeah, it's a snowy abyss. Forwards is ice balls that are glowy through ice. Behind him is abyss. To the left of him is more ice. To the right of him is more ice. He's between a rock and a hard place. Erskotti will, there's nowhere else to go but down, so he'll just stay in place. Sort of not really freeze up, but like freeze up because holy fuck, what's happening? Sort of begin drawing his sword.
The eyes just continue to watch.
Hello?
They watch, saying nothing.
He'll fully draw the what's it called?
The sword?
Not scimitar. Falchion. Just remember the type of sword it is. Yes. He'll draw it out completely and sort of keep it down, just in case. I can. Be wise if you do not come forth. I am very handy with this blade.
The eyes within the ice just remain watching. Roll perception check.
Nice. 13.
He can make out barely the shape of a head, like around where obviously the eyes are within the ice. It seems pretty humanoid. A little taller than normal, but not a giant size.
Yeah, he'll take a half step back. I'm warning you. I will. Stay back.
He hears call out, not from the ice, but from around. You seem lost.
I know exactly where I am.
And where would that be?
Here.
And do you know where here is?
I assume Icewind Dale.
Assuming can only get you so far.
Educated guesses or what get people through.
You feel you want to survive.
I'd rather you just go away. That'd be my preference.
I'm going nowhere.
I know you aren't. What do you want?
I want to help.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do. In
No, you don't.
return for a eventual favor.
No favors. I'm not making any favors. Let me die out here in the ice. I am not doing this.
I can make all your bad dreams go away. Keep you
No, you can't.
safe and bring you somewhere warm for the time being.
The only place that's warm right now is
I will
what's
offer
beyond.
you
I'd rather be there.
the power you so desire in order
I don't
to
care about the power. I don't
become
care.
your own captain.
You know what? I'd rather just go in the middle of the mountains, stay far away from the sea. I love the sea. I'd rather be there than here. You know what? You can go. This is not happening. This is no.
You really think you can find your way all alone?
No, I don't expect to, nor do I believe I can. But I'd rather not make some kind of deal than. No, this is not right. This is not what happened.
How about instead of a deal, it's a favor for a favor?
Favor for a favor. What favor do you need?
That I will reveal to you in time. It won't be anything too extreme.
What are you? Who are you? Why are you in the ice?
You'll know as soon as you need to.
That's
For
not
now,
foreboding or anything.
you only have so long before you succumb to her grip. She is
Who's her?
not as willing to offer you a deal as I am.
I are you a devil? This is all I can think of. A devil was fighting the captain. You have red eyes. Devils are red. Are you a devil? Is that what you are?
You can roll a Arcana or History check.
Alright. That's +4 for both. I'm assuming no advantage checks. He's not yet a Blood Hunter. That's an 18, 22.
He remembers a lot of the captain's visits when they were still going out and about, kind of dealing a bit more with some of the occult stuff, a lot of transporting, hunting down legends of things to a degree, getting a
Yeah.
general idea of stuff, which helps him a lot in understanding that before him stands, well, kind of stands, Levistus himself.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh no. No 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 no. I no. This is
He's just gonna fucking put down the blade, hands up, back away.
I'm not doing this. I know this has happened before. It's not happening again. This is not happening.
As he backs away with his hands up, as he throws the sword down and it kind of just gets lost into just mountains of snow, like the knee-deep snow. It seems to just reappear in his hand that he's holding up, like one of the two. As
This is
long
not
as you
happening.
wield my blade, your power will come from me. You can
don't-
cast whatever you need to get where you need to. All I will ask is one favor.
What
I
is
have no
the
idea.
favor?
As I've said, you
Yeah.
will find out when you need to. Just know there are people in 10 towns who will help you, and I will make them aware when you arrive.
I've already made this deal with you. This has already happened. We've been through this. What is happening? This is a dream. This is not real. I've done this before.
You have done this before. I'm just reminding you of what it is that you've agreed to.
Why do you bring this back to me? I don't want to remember what I did. I don't want to go back to that. You didn't even do it right.
I don't need to. I can play with it however I want. But know this. If you fail me, it will be worse than just a dream.
Yeah, you drive me insane. I bet you are Levistus, right? The one with the library.
That's
I
right.
don't. I know a little bit about what fate you would behold for me. What fate you would behold for me anyway? I assume even by completing this grand favor, I'm going down for your libraries to become your stupid librarian for the rest of my life. Am I wrong?
It's a possibility. Depends on
Yeah.
how well you serve me. I have those who are forced to work in my library, those who are forced to wander the cold forever.
Just like now. Just like now.
But if you play your cards right, I still have some contacts. I might be able to cut you a better deal.
I don't have another choice. The deal's already been made. I cannot break it. Why do you... I know why you remind me. What do you need from me?
You will see soon enough. You're closer
it-
than you think to where you need to be.
They,
Look for the black sword, and you will know.
The black sword. That is my marker for where I'm supposed to be. The black sword.
Correct.
Correct. Alright. I will remember the black sword. This brings me hard to say, but you brought me from the depths. I have to thank you. It is only right.
And with that, the feeling of something warm and fuzzy is on his chest as he starts to come to and realizes that the rogue of the party has placed one of the two dogs on top of him. No longer
Really?
in the dream.
He's still like completely soaked, right?
He's not soaked, he's just like freezing cold.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he'll grab the dog, sort of hold them.
And that's
And
the end of the little mini adventure. Yay!
that was fun. Yay, thank you, Nail Guy. I had
Right.
fun playing through a fucked up version of history.
Best part
That was
is I
interesting.
made all of it up on the spot to a degree.
That's fine. That's
I had a
fine.
general idea, and that's all I needed.
Yeah, it's all you need. General idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Whoever the fuck's here, don't die and eat your vegetables. There we go. We can end the recording now.
Yeah. There, it's the recording.